Welcome to Aussie Nomad's Destinations. I'm Beck and this is Ed, and we're taking you on an incredible journey across Australia, exploring breathtaking landscapes and hidden gems in this beautiful country. Join us as we uncover some of the best budget campgrounds. So grab your four-wheel drive, van or caravan, hop on board and let's embark on this adventure together. We are heading south to Strahan. It's a mountainous drive through some steep winding roads and it's raining. This week we will visit Hogarth Falls, Nelson's Falls, Queenstown, the West Coast beaches, and we're staying at the Strahan Golf Club. When we arrived, it was a bit muddy. It had been raining for a couple of days. At only $10 a night, it is a bargain for this area. There's internet and phone service. There's no bins, but you can have your Jenny and pets are welcome. There's also a tap for water. Strahan is known for the iconic Gordon River and cruises, and the rugged peaks of the Franklin Gordon Wild Rivers and National Park. Go, Bugsy!
So Hogarth Falls it's either Hogarth or Hogarth, either. 40 to 50 minute return, 2.4 kilometre walk. But it takes us a lot longer than 40 minutes. Come on, big fella. That is huge. I haven't seen any koalas while we've been in Tassie. I haven't ticked that off the bucket list. Look, he's not waiting again. Off we go. We're just going to have to keep up, I think. It's a bit muddy. Anyway, off we go. That's a little creek. How cute. It's just stunning. That's just the prettiest thing. We have our first hurdle. Come on, Ed, you can jump it. Come on, over the hurdle. Yes, I nearly tripped over it. What do you reckon my GoPro's doing? We find the most amazing places. Look at that. Just stunning. Wish it was summer, I could go for a swim. That's just magic. And in the background you can hear the waterfall. Except they can't make us walk up this hill first, because you've got to work for the good things. Look at this wall. So beautiful. Careful, they said they're slippery. Be careful, they said they're slippery. How spectacular. Lucky it rained all day yesterday. So that's Hogarth Falls. Back we go. Tick that one off the list. Old mate's gone off on his own adventure. He's probably waiting around the corner. So cute. Except the GoPro doesn't pick it up or do it any form of justice. This is just a little piece of paradise. Get up, look at it. Back over the hurdle. Jumping puddles. That's Hogarth Falls, done and dusted. Lunchtime. So in Strahan, you drive out to the airport to get your diesel, and that's what we're doing today. So what can only be described as the worst day we have had in weather-wise since we left home. Yesterday we spent the whole 24 hours in the caravan. However, today is stunning and we are heading to the West Coast beach. Came the other day and it was as rough as, so today while it's beautiful, we're coming back again. We'll show you when we get there. Goodness, that's so much better, isn't it?
I'd say it's a lie down, it's down on the island.
What do you reckon? To the beach we go. We haven't been on the beach for so long. Months. It's a dead whale. Poor little thing. Stinky. Dark. Oh, he's been there for a while. Doesn't smell anymore. Look what we found on the beach. Tag off a fishing crate. We saw them unloading the other day. So we are finally on the west coast of Tasmania. It is the best day. The sun's out, no wind, and it's just glorious. Hold. It's been in the water a long time. I'm not sure if you can see all those seagulls. It's like a seagull convention.
Strahan is a haven for nature lovers and explorers alike. Whether you are craving a serene escape surrounded by ancient rainforests or an adrenaline-pumping wilderness adventure, Strahan has something for everyone.
So that's the West Beach, done and dusted. Back to the car we go.
Strahan is a small town with a few shops and cafes and river cruise terminals and a local IGA.
It's a very red jetty.
There are all kinds of boats lining the jetties. Fishing, scallops, lobster boats, cruising boats and yachts.
He's dreaming. Dreaming again.
Finally, we reached the Huon Pine Mill, an old mill on the banks of Long Bay in the middle of Strahan. There is a large display of timber slabs and cut-offs to buy, as well as a display shop of furniture and household items. We waited for the cruise boat to come back in, and then we watched an old log being cut the old style. The Huon pine logs are up to 800 years old. The Morrison Mill has the salvage rights to collect these old logs from the river. Huon pine doesn't rot underwater.
That's amazing.
So they are still in usable condition when collected. And with the time it takes to grow a Huon pine, some are 600 to 800 years old, and it is not viable to mill them. I think they said most of the Huon pine now is in protected World Heritage areas. They let us smell the shavings. The aroma was just lovely, like that fresh forest smell.
Here comes a man with his 2 bits of Tasmania. make me a rolling pin. Good job, Ed. Brought me to some beautiful weather. Rainy, overcast, cold. So today we are heading to Queenstown and to Nelson's Falls. If it doesn't rain, we've been in Strahan for 3 days and it's done nothing but rain since we got here. Any wonder there's so much water in the Franklin River. Anyway, we'll catch you when we get there. Look, that's going to bend right back on itself. Around this corner.
I wonder how to get up the top of that mountain bike.
I don't know. That's just amazing.
Up there
Look
with
at
that
it.
little shed or whatever. What's that up
Oh
there?
yeah, there's the lookout.
First stop, the Queenstown Lookout. The mountain bike trails up here are something to see. Even if you don't mountain bike, they look like they would be fun. There has been so much rain that all the gullies were running. The little waterfalls had formed everywhere, and the different colours in the rock walls, they were unreal. From the lookout, the views over the mountains were so beautiful. This part of Tassie has the best rugged mountains, I reckon, and the lakes were just stunning. We are heading to Nelson's Falls. Back in the Franklin Gordon Wild River National Park we go, this time from the west side.
Arriving at Nelson Falls.
So we got to Nelson's Falls and now we're just sitting in the car waiting for the rain to stop. It's not letting up, it's even getting stronger. You can now hear it smacking on the roof. Wow, it's going to be roaring today. Look how fast that creek's flowing. Is it going to be amazing? Nelson's Falls, here we go. It says an easy walk with some steps. They said there was no steps. It could run a wheelchair up there. That's not right. Anyway, off we go. It's so pretty. He's whinging because it's getting wet.
The rain makes everything so much nicer, with the little drops dripping off everything. The walk was very easy, boardwalk and flat paths. And actually the only steps were if you walked down to the creek. The rest was just flat.
Well, that's just magic. Stunning.
The creek was flowing so fast, we knew we were in for a treat.
Look at all the moss on the trees. That's just crazy. I can hear it and it's roaring. It's gonna be beautiful. Oh my God, look at this. It's insanely beautiful. Unreal. We came on the right day today.
They are such stunning falls. When you travel, sometimes you luck it in and sometimes you don't. Today we got soaked, wet from the mist, but it was totally worth it.
So beautiful. That's Nelson's Falls. We're heading back to the car. It's Still drizzling rain. We're getting a little wet. Worth every bit of it. It's just a beautiful walk.
As we headed back to Queenstown, we passed this old buggered hotel.
It's cool all the same.
And then the lookout to Hogarth Falls. There's a pretty cool looking walkway that wraps around the hill, and it only takes about 15 minutes. But because it was raining, we decided not to. Then we headed to the Iron Blow Lookout, an old tin mine.
Oh yeah, there's the lookout. Lucky we got here the same time as bus tour. Right on the mountain up there.
The lookout views were over the tin mine and right down to Lake Burberry.
So it's not windy in Tassie. Look at those beautiful mountains. Stunning.
The other day in Waratah, they said it was going to snow, and so we bailed. And guess what? It did. The mountaintops are completely covered. I'm not 100% sure, but I think that's Frenchman's Cap in the distance. So that's us for this week. We are heading home. Tomorrow we are packing up and moving to Zion. Stay happy, be kind, love your life, and we'll see you next Sunday at 6 a.m. Have a good week. See ya.